In this short video, I'm going to show you how to set up Stripe as a payment gateway. If we go to Settings and then Payments, we can see the default, which is PayPal, is currently enabled. And this is what you'll see if you first install the extension on your system. I'm going to disable that first. Click Save. And now we've got other options of offline Stripe and Stripe SCA. We're going to choose Stripe SCA, which is Strong Customer Authentication, and we generally recommend most people use that these days. So I'm going to enable it. And then we've got two options. We need our Stripe secret key and our Stripe publishable key, and we'll need to get these from your Stripe account. So you will need an active Stripe account to do this. You'll need to log in. Currently I'm logged into my test account, but it will look just the same when you do this for yourself. Also notice I'm in test data mode, test mode. And you can toggle between live mode and test mode down here on the left hand side. If you're doing this for a live website, taking real money, you want to do it in live mode. If you're simply doing test transactions, well, you can do it like I will be in test mode. Other than toggling between test and live, it'll look exactly the same. So I'm doing this for test mode, so I'm going to go to Developers, and I need API keys. And we've got two. We've got our publishable key and our secret key right here. I'm going to copy the publishable key by simply clicking on it, and it copies it to my clipboard. I can go back to my website and paste it into here, my publishable key. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to reveal my secret key, and again clicking on that copies it to my clipboard, and I can go back and secret key and click paste. Now we want to give it a very basic description. In most cases this might be simply be your shop name. So I'm going to call this Sky Test Site. Let's change it. Let's call it Sky Test Shop. That'll do. The final element that we need to think about is this bit here. So I'm going to copy that text out and then save and save up here. And now we're going to talk about this last bit, which is called our webhook. And once an order is being completed, your website needs to know that payment has been made, and it's done that. Well, it does that using a webhook. So this top URL here is what we need to edit. We want to add the domain name for your website here to replace this element here. So I'm going to go to the top here of my website and copy this. Come back to my text file here and have a look at. I'm going to paste in what I've currently got, and this is the bit here that I need. So I'm going to copy that and replace this here. So it's my website and then this URL here, which is the hook URL. I don't need that anymore. And now I'm going to go back to Stripe. I'm going to go in my developers menu item and look for webhook, and we're going to add endpoint, which is adding our webhook in. The first element within our endpoint is the URL that we just created. So we need to take that from our text file, copy it, paste it in. All right, and we can add a description if you want, but the final bit we need to do is the event that we're listening for. So here, event type is payment intent succeeded. So that's what we need to look for in this list here. So we want to look for payment. It's quite a long list, you'll need to scroll through. Payment intent, that's it there, 7 items under that. And we're going to look for succeeded. There it's listed there, payment intent succeeded. So this will send us information back to our website when a payment has been successfully made. Add endpoint. And that's it added in there. So now we've set up our online shop with Stripe's API keys and created a webhook, so we can now use Stripe SCA, Strong Customer Authentication. Hopefully you find this video helpful.